Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We have a rescue with us today, guys. This poor little, I guess he's a mini doodle, maybe a poodle mix, who knows. Story behind him, guys, is apparently he's been just in a cage for the past 2 years of his life. He seems okay. He's extremely timid. He's not good on a leash. He doesn't know how to walk on a leash, and that's the case a lot of times with these rescues. So I don't know him. I don't know how he's going to react, but we're going to try our best to get him groomed. He's real knotted, and we're going to try to get all this stuff off and just give him a short, buzzed down haircut so he doesn't have to worry about it. But we're going to see how he does. One of my customers, really good customers of mine, rescued him. They're so kind to do that for him. So we're going to see what he does and how he reacts, and let's give it a go. Come here, Bubba. Come here, handsome. So you can see how timid he is, guys. He doesn't even want to walk. It's very sad, and a lot of times that's the case with these dogs. So he's really just kind of relying on me for everything. You know, he just wants to be held. You know, he doesn't know what's going on. And again, this is part of a groomer's plight, is to try to assess this and get this dog groomed. As if grooming wasn't hard enough, you know, having to do this makes it, you know, 10 times as hard. Mainly because it's my grandson in the background. We're babysitting today, on top of everything else. But again, we're going to try our best and see how he reacts and try to at least get all this hair off of him. Okay, buddy, come here. Let's go on the grooming table. Come here, Bubba. It's okay. Take off his credentials here. It's okay, Bubba. I don't know if this dog has ever been groomed before, so we're going to just approach it very, very slowly, and all positive reinforcement. I don't know anything about him, and that's part of the problem with these rescues, is very little stuff is known about them. So we're going to keep his stuff here so he feels comfortable, but I'm going to put a 5F blade on this, see if I can get through it. I might have to do a 7F or an 8.5, but let me see how he reacts to the clippers. And for all we know, he may have been groomed before, you know. He seems to be having no problem with the clipper, so I'm just going to go ahead and start buzzing him. It's the case a lot of times with these rescues, is that they're just so happy to be in a loving household, and just to be handled, because they've been just abandoned and left alone for so long. In a lot of cases, they just love it. They love being able to, you know, just have a normal life. So far, he's doing so good. Come here, Bubba. It's okay, it's okay. I'm standing him up. What I'm going to do with him too is I'm going to give him lots of breaks and just give him lots of love throughout this whole thing. Well, even though I can keep going right here, right? What I want to do is, because he's timid, he's very scared, I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to tell him what a good boy he is. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Oh, you're being so good. You see that? You're being so good. There you go, Bubba. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. Just do that periodically for some positive reinforcement. My guess is this dog has been groomed before. Either that or he's just exceptional. And so far, he's just being an absolute angel. He's acting better than some dogs that I've been grooming for years. So my guess is he has been groomed before. Maybe somebody owned him and just couldn't take care of him. And, you know, he was maybe placed and then placed again. You just never know. You never know what's going on with these rescues. He's very matted, guys. This is a big job, regardless, as far as grooming. It's a very big job. His coat is so thick. He's extremely matted. He's especially matted up in here behind his ears, but we'll get to that later. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What a good dog you are. Okay, guys, so we got most of his body done. He's doing great. Came down his legs a little bit. Wasn't too crazy about that, but, you know, we're working on it. But again, my guess is this dog has definitely been groomed before. Again, I don't know what his story is, but he's been groomed before. He was shaved here because he was neutered not too long ago. So this part is the part that, you know, I'm a little most worried about, is his head and face. I don't know how he's going to react. He's very, very knotted up in here, so just gonna go for it, see what happens. But like I said, he's doing really, really well. Might switch off to a 10 blade here. It's okay, Bubba. He's not used to my rotating table, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lock it because he doesn't like the spin motion. Good boy. Oh, what a good dog you are. I still have the 5 on, but it's struggling to go through a little bit, so like I said, I might just switch off to a 10. And I don't want to hit this area too much with this 5. I don't trust not cutting him, but let me see how it goes. Well, it's going. He's letting me do it. I mean, he's just, this dog is so sweet. He's being so good. It's okay, buddy. Oh, you're such a good dog. I am so glad that you got a home, my man. I'm so glad. Come here, Bubba. It's okay. Come here. If I had to guess, he's really young. I mean, he's like a year and a half. This dog is young. Come here, Bubba. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Bubba. Good boy. What a good dog you are being. You're so good. Yeah, you could tell by the whites of their teeth. His teeth are so white and clean. He's got a little like conjunctivitis going in this left eye. Again, it's just common. They're probably just, you know, nursing him to his health. So, all right. Okay, guys, so one thing I wanted to point out, a lot of times with these rescues is because they're neutered much later in their life, they tend to have this little saggy skin from where their testicles were. So be careful with that as groomers. If you have a rescue, this is the case a lot of times. When you neuter a dog early in life, that testicle skin, it kind of gets absorbed by the body, and you'll just have like a little divot there. But when later in life, you'll get this little hanging thing. So just be careful with that. Don't cut it. Don't come across it with a blade. He's a little skittish on his rear, so we're going to save that for last, but got most of his body done. Just going to work on his head. He's doing great, and we're going to get him in the tub, and, you know, we'll see how he does in the bath. We later found out his new owners named him Charlie. Charlie was being used as a stud dog in a puppy mill in Ohio. He was only taken out of his cage to mate. I'm sure Charlie was groomed, as even puppy mill dogs are shaved down from time to time. As we continued to groom Charlie, we realized he was an absolute angel and let us do everything we needed to do. We were so honored to groom Charlie and are so happy that he will finally receive the love and attention he deserves. As always, we want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.